Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so I got 10 minutes before the Laker game, and I wanted to do a little therapy session real quick because I've been frustrated for the last couple of hours with an app. Nothing serious, nothing life changing, just an app. Apple Music app, trying to make a playlist, and it's rainy out here. I have no Wi-Fi, so that didn't help things, but I've once mentioned how much trouble I've had with that app trying to make playlists. I also need to make it clear that I have a huge library, so that might have a lot to do with why things are as they are. But Apple has been giving people trouble lately, with just in general, charging us all kinds of weird prices at random. It's almost like they're just taking money out at random nowadays. I don't really know the science to it. I don't like it either way. But now I've just been sitting here for the last, I'd say, 4 hours trying to make a simple playlist, and because of how slow the whole thing process has been, uh, it's just ultimately left me with having exerted a great deal of patience, and figured it would be wise to just kind of decompress because I know I'm going to be making Laker videos very soon, and I just want my energy to be right. Um, it's just been one of those days where just everything is just kind of like that. But nevertheless, I've been, like I said, engaging in a great deal of patience and prayer throughout the process, and I haven't thrown my phone or anything. But it's just been it's been a lot of little stuff like that. My phone wouldn't charge earlier because I guess it had some liquid in it accidentally somehow got into there, so it would into the little charge port, so it wouldn't allow me to charge it for a while. So I'm trying to charge the phone, trying to do the app, battle, and then I'm also trying to make sure I have all the juice necessary um, for the Laker game that's coming up right now. So it's just one of those days when you're like, man, nothing's working. You go over to the fridge, and the rice that I made is spoiled because the fridge doesn't work, and I'm like, okay, the fridge is probably like God knows how long, 2 weeks out. They're probably nowhere near sending that damn thing. It has to go through some type of 7-day protocol or something that I didn't know about when I ordered it. So I'm sitting here fridgeless. I finished my third bowl of oatmeal today. It's just a lot of stuff, man, that I've already explained in regards to my situation. So it seems like life is just kicking my butt right now. But I had a really good year last year that left me without really any blemishes. So I figured this year would probably come in having um, nothing like that be the case. So that's exactly what it is. This year has sucked thus far, but nevertheless, I'm just trying my best to endure the nonsense, and trying to keep consistent with what it is that I built last year. So I'm looking forward to letting that be the case. The Lakers play the Raptors, so I'm definitely gonna be ready for that. But I just wanted to come over here and just mention that once I told you guys that I'd figured out the way to overcome that app, and the way that they handle it is to change the timing from which what it is that I do, in terms of cheating it, as long it takes basically. So remember, I might have mentioned to you guys once that it took 20 seconds for it to reset. Then they increased it to 35 seconds. They have since increased it to 81 seconds for it to reset, which is why it took so long for me to not even complete my playlist. I'm halfway through it, but that's why it's taking so long, because the process of it jamming and everything, they have now slowed the latency down more than 4 times. So I figured it would be wise to just continue to express this to everybody. I'll let you guys know that little simple things in this world tend to be a little more difficult than they have to be, and whether there's a good science to it or just something downright sinister behind it, either way, it is extremely inconvenient to the people that use it. And I'm not the only person at all. So just want to make that clear. Apple Music's music app, particularly for Samsung users, has a whole lot of trouble attached to it, and it's a whole lot of expensive to go along with that. Very unhappy customer here, and a very loyal one at that. I've probably used it more than anyone else on the planet, to be completely honest with you. Given the amount of playlists that I've made, the amount of hours that I've put into it, the amount of money that I've poured into Apple Music over the years, just buying my music, making sure that artists get their share of what it is that I do, um, you would think I'd be treated better. But no, not at all. So that's kind of how I feel, man. Just wanted to put that out there. I wanted it to be documented and official. And you know, the music this week has been okay. I found some good music. I'm not gonna lie. Some stuff in Afro beats, some stuff in Music Soul Child dropped an album that I thought was really good with Hit Boy. He had some stuff on there. So just trying to vibe. I think the playlist will be all right. You know what I mean? But it's impossible to complete it under these circumstances. So, I want people to know that I'm still trying to do what it is that I do. Basically, it's the moral of the story. One of my main talents in this world is blending music together, and I'm very fortunate that I have an opportunity to do that in this era. But as life would often have it, there's always an antagonist between what is simple for you to do. Just as I watch athletes get on TV and do what it is that they're great at, but then they have to listen to middlemen talk crazy about their names and stuff like that, talk crazy about what it is that they do. And it's like, could it not just be so simple for the great to just do what they do without any static in the way? Not to say that I feel like I'm great at what I do, although I feel like I'm growing in what it is that I do. It seems like there's just an antagonist in the way. If not for no other reason than it just inconvenience me and break me for no apparent reason. I guess it just doesn't like beautiful things. I feel the same way about those who talk that way about people who do what it is that they can't on a basketball court, on a football field, on a baseball diamond, or what have you. They talk crazy about these individuals, talk bad about them, try to make them feel bad about themselves, make them break when it matters most. Try to be disrupted to what it is that they love to do and are great at. I just look at it and say, the life that we live, there's always something there to make us either stronger or try to, bring the best out of us or what have you. But those same things seem like they're in place to break you, not to test you, but torture you. Not to put you in a position to be better, but put you in a position to crash out. And so as I look at that type of energy, try to find balance within how I perceive it, I just empathize with those who are frustrated with people who stand in the way of what it is that they do, who try to put themselves in between what it is that's being done and the happiness of the people doing it. If for no other reason than to just say they're there. If for no other reason to just bring attention to themselves. That's why I sit here with so much patience as I deal with this app, because I know even though I'm not getting paid to do what it is that I do, so it brings down the value in what it is that it makes sense in regards to how much I should be willing to put up with. At the end of the day, I feel some type of parallel to that because I feel like I'm good at what I do. And there's some antagonists in the way just trying to keep me from doing it as well as I need to do it, as smoothly as it should be done. And it's not within the confines of what it is. It's not me trying to find music or me trying to figure out how to blend music or trying to improve my talents. No, it's the app itself slowing me down, killing my vibe, and ultimately just trying to keep me from being great. I don't believe that energy is there to test me. I believe it's there to stop me. My name is BDF 44. I thank you all for watching.